specifics on this guy because it does hold 300 pounds. It's got the weight capacity that we want, no matter how much we want to lose this year. It's early enough to know it's going to be there to get your January started on the right foot, because getting fit is our #1 goal. Losing some weight may be on your list, but I know for me, it's about just feeling better, having more energy, releasing the stress of the day and the weeks and the holiday season. By the way, you get a full month of that Echelon experience, which is really neat, Tony, because you get that personalized one-on-one, although you're the best one-on-one.
Well, no, I just thought it was crazy that you're getting that. It's a $150 value. And this machine's going for $150.
Yeah, right, about that. You're so right. And it's a heavy duty machine. I will say this is made out of steel, and it's 2 bikes in one. It's recumbent and it's an upright. I tend to like it in the upright position, Tony.
I tend to like it in the recumbent position.
Do you now?
Yeah, yes, I do, because this is a chair that makes me lose weight. This is a chair that helps me have energy again.
Yeah.
This is a chair that gives me muscle tone. And I'm watching television, or I'm reading a magazine, or I'm talking to a friend on a phone. It's just an amazing bike. And we've sold out of these many, many times.
Oh, gosh.
And this is, I think, the last bit we have.
It is.
Yeah, so it's gone bye-bye.
This will not be featured in January. We decided to do it leading up to January, so it's there when you get it. But by the way, I just need to say you look really good in this color.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice.
I needed something to look good in.
How long have you been a personal trainer to America?
Oh my gosh. Well, I've been here 37 years.
37.
At HSN, 37 years. And I've been doing the personal training thing same amount of time. I guess, all over the world and stuff like that. And I've been fortunate. I've been fortunate to be able to get the opportunity to deal with exercise equipment like this.
Yeah.
This is the #1 selling bike in the history of HSN, folks. People love it. It's virtually no assembly. You got a computer on here that tells you your calories you're burning, the distance you've gone, the time you had on it, everything like that. And I think the cool thing is, look at what you're doing. You're basically in a spin bike, right?
Yep.
You're up higher than what I am. So you're in a higher bike and you're able to go through like the class formats that they have, right? Yeah, just like that. You're able to do all that, and you're in a spin bike, and spin bikes can cost anywhere to $500 to $1,000, and then the class fee.
And
all
then
right?
the class fees,
so you got that. Whereas this bike then turns to this bike, because all you do is pull that little handle. I won't do it while you're on it. All right? Pull that little handle there, and it turns down into a recumbent bike, which is my favorite bike, because I like to read, I like to watch TV, I like to do all the other things. But now I can work out, lose weight, build my muscles up.
And I feel like that position you're in the recumbent, is more effective on the bigger muscles, the glutes and all of the big muscles in your legs.
I just think it distresses me here more.
Does it?
Yeah, just like that. No, it does. You're right. It is. But again, that's the key behind this. You don't have to, you go out and you buy a spin bike or whatever it is, and $1,000 or more, and it just doesn't make sense. Here's something that makes sense for everyone in your family. You're using it, I'm using it, you guys are using it, right? Right? So it fits all our bodies, and as we're all doing it, does anyone notice there's no noise? It's totally quiet, right?
It doesn't require electricity.
But yeah, it is, and I think it was genius by Echelon, because they divided where this is a spin bike. It can be a spin bike, it can be a chair bike, it can be a recumbent bike, all in one. And then adding this, which is 9 levels of intensity, that you can get resistance, and resistance helps build more muscle. Muscle makes your butt look better, your legs look better, muscle makes everything look better, all right, than body fat, all right? And this, you have 9 levels of it, and again, putting this on it so you have total body access. Amazing product. I love it.
I'm glad you said what you did. This is, I'm going to show you. This is the dial that gives you the resistance on your legs, on your pedals. So, and by the way, it goes forward and reverse. You can see it goes both ways. This is the selling point that got me to buy mine I think it's been 3 years now. And I'll tell you, I bought it because my guy had a really bad accident. He had broken about 8 ribs in the back of his, next to his spine, and I needed him to have something that could do a little bit of weight training as he was slowly, very slowly healing. And this was what I chose for him, to get some movement and then to get that upper body too. So even if you're starting really, really slow, because maybe it's an injury or maybe you haven't worked out in a decade, this is a great starting bike, and it's also a great bike that you can take to the next level because it's built so well. I mean, and this price is good for today, and today only. It's $70 off. That gives you 7 hours. And there's only one more airing. So this is, and we're down to just one color, so it's with several thousand spoken for. I really hope you will take advantage of this value. Get it home, love it. You will love it. You won't sit and look at it and wish you were getting on it. You will look forward to getting on it. And I'll tell you a couple of reasons why when we come back from this video, because people who do have it, like me, like Tony, like the girls, love it. So do these folks.
And
Take a listen.
Quiet.
Yeah, quiet.
The goals for the summer was to tone the lower area and tone my thighs. So using the bike, I was able to tone the lower areas that I was looking at as working in the arms. It has, the Flex bike also offers the arm workout, which I loved. So I was able to add both of those into the workout with the Flex bike. Using the Flex bike, I love my arm workouts, and when it was delivered and it had the bands attached to it, I was really excited to be able to ride the bike and incorporate my arm workout with it. It was all in one. Definitely being able to fit into shorts. Honestly, I haven't put on shorts for probably 10 years. And this summer, going to celebrate my daughter's 21st birthday out in Vegas and LA, I wore shorts.
Oh, I love what she said. I wore shorts. You know, it does feel good to be proud of the muscles. You deserve them. If you've worked for them, you deserve them, and they will serve you. By the way, we're gonna show you the entire machine because it's so well built. In fact, let's talk, Tony, about the muscles that will really be targeted because it's full body. It's full body.
Yeah, it's whole body muscle. I mean, obviously your legs burn more calories. The more lean muscle you get, the more calories burned during the day. So you don't even have to exercise a lot once you've got the muscle. So that's a very important thing. You're also working your heart, you're working your lungs, and you're working the ability to have mental clarity, which is very, very important for people nowadays, right? I just think it's amazing. When you look at all these bikes, I want you to understand something. See this right here? You can't have it. It's sold out.
Oh, Tony,
I don't care.
red
See this
sold
one right
out.
here? You can't have it. It's sold out. All right?
Tony.
You know why they're sold out though?
Because they're so
the
popular.
only one of its kind,
Yep.
right? And it comes in colors, right? And people go, we got to get it right away because my gosh, look what you're paying for it.
Even the purple is sold
You
out.
can't even get a hotel room for a half a night.
No.
You know, a half a night with this. But I love the black. Black is the number one seller. We always order probably 60, 70% in black because everybody loves it. It's obviously, it's portable, it's storable, goes
I like
upstairs,
that it rolls.
downstairs. Yeah.
That's how I was able to move it, you know, from room to room. I've had it in my office, I've had it in my living room, I've had it in my dining room, and presently it's in my bedroom. You know, just rearranging for the holidays and all of that. But it's really a great bike. I promise you're going to be so impressed with this. It's a customer pick.
You had 813 people who gave it 5-star
800?
reviews. 813. All right. So I just, you know, listen, I've been in fitness all my life, right? And I thank the Lord above for that ability. But when you look at this, you can't buy a bar stool for that price. And all you're doing is drinking and fall off of it. All right? Here is a piece of furniture that you put downstairs in front of that television and you're working out.
And here's what I love is that everybody can use it.
Everybody,
like I use
everybody.
it, Tracy
Beginners,
uses it,
intermediate,
Tristan uses
advanced.
it, his friends use it when they come over.
Yep.
And it really does take you on this awesome journey. It really is just the first step towards this awesome journey that January is gonna bring. One way or another, you know, we're gonna go through the rest of this year and then enter a new year with certainly good intentions, but do you have the tool to get you to that whatever goal that you're looking to get to? Whether it's just feeling better. What do you call
live longer, live longer, be in shape, and not having, you know, being able
Less
to do.
stressed.
Yeah, a lot less stress. That's a great thing about it. I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of people are stressed out right now. If you take this and put this in front of your television, you can still watch the stressed out movies, but you're de-stressing. You know what I'm saying? It's just the coolest product. We sell out of it every time. It's been a customer pick for a long time.
Absolutely.
All those over there, they're gone.
They're all sold
They're
out.
gone.
We are
All
down
those colors
to
are sold out.
black.
But black is the number one seller. So you order, and just so people understand the truth of it, in the inventory, you're usually ordering like 60-40. Like 60% is black.
Yeah, that's what
right? Because
it
that's
is
what
number
people,
one.
most men, women, all love. Matte black.
I love it.
Right.
So let's do a tour because this thing is steel frame construction. It holds 300 pounds. This is my favorite feature. Look at this seat. It's not one of those little sliver seats.
Yeah.
And it's shaped like our real bottoms. And look at how padded. Look at how much padding you're getting. It's so comfortable. And so is this back lumbar.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. as long as we've been selling this, isn't this not a customer pick? It's always been a customer pick.
Oh, yeah.
So people should listen to that, right?
Read some other people's comments.
read
And a
their
lot of those comments are when it was not a today's special. I also love, by the way, these handlebars on the side give you more stability when you're sitting, are padded. This is all padded. So if you are taking this to another level of resistance, or you're taking a class and you're doing the spin moves, you've got the ability to just like lean into this, and it's all super padded. These are your resistance bands. These are built in, included, not an upcharge. And this is the resistance dial. So
9 levels.
I mean, it's hard. If you, I'm on like a 2, and it's hard enough. But if you really want to kick it up, it goes all the way up to, I think, 8 or 9. It's really, it's a heavy-duty workout. Okay, now, the best part, and do you see how easy it is to get into and out of? There's not that little bar in between here.
Yeah. Listen, it's, in my opinion, and I've been around a long time, I mean, I've sold a lot of these. We've all sold out of these. These are amazing value. This is probably the lowest price we've ever had in the history of this bike. Again, and it's a recumbent bike that turns into a stationary bike, that turns into a spinning bike, that has the computer on it that gives you your time, your distance, how many calories you burned, all that other stuff. But let's face it, look at me right here for a second. Can't hear a thing, right? It's quiet. I have back support, right? I'm pedaling, so I'm using cardio, I'm using muscle toning, I'm using all that. But guess what? I'm on my phone. Is not everybody in this country on their phone. But this is the only time that's going to really give you an advantage to be on your phone.
It's true, because you can sit it right here.
You can sit it right there, or you can be talking, and guess what? You're getting a tight butt. You're getting great legs. You're getting great abs. You got a heart going better. You got oxygen going on. You're doing the healthiest thing you could ever do for your life, and you're still talking on that darn phone.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
And if you want, you could go right onto the Echelon app and take advantage of all of these incredible workouts with multiple trainers.
You know what I found out interesting about that? So you go out and you hire a personal trainer at $150 an hour, $200 an hour. The Echelon app is all personal trainers that you're getting, right? Mm-hmm. And that's a $150 value. That means you're getting the bike for free?
That's a good point.
Because that's what it seems like.
So that's a whole month. That will take your January, and if you're in a cold climate, oh my gosh, you can go to some magical places all over the world in those experiences. And it's not just biking. Look at all the experiences you're going to do: kickboxing and yoga. Oh, the soft stretching that's going to help you just relieve that stretch or that stress because of the stretching being another one of the categories that you can enjoy. Use this. It's a full month. If you decide to extend it after a month, and you probably will because it's so inspiring, you certainly can. But again, it will take you on journeys to places that many of us will never be able to go to. And you get to bike around. Did you see Sydney, Australia? Did you see the Opera House in Sydney?
No, I didn't. Who's Sydney? You know, I'm kidding. I'm just happy to be here, and I'm excited to be here with you and to presenting the #1 selling, record-breaking recumbent type bike ever done here at HSN. And people, it is a customer pick. People love it. Grab it as quick as you can. It works for men and women of all ages. Virtually no impact to your feet, knees, and backs or hips of anything out there. And you're sitting there muscle toning the most important parts of your body. The more, just so you understand, when you put this in your house, right? Say it's in your office. And everybody's stressed out nowadays. Just like you said earlier, people are stressed out, right? How do you get rid of the stress? You exercise. You do cardio, right? I do it all the time because whenever I'm mad, you know, I better go to a bike, okay? Seriously, I go to a bike because it helps me to burn calories. It helps me to get my blood flowing. It helps me to de-stress my brain. And I always feel good after being on a bike.
Isn't
always.
It the truth?
And this is the #1. And where do you buy a bike that works for you, that works for me, that works for everyone out here that can hop on this and do their own program on it, right? For this kind of price?
Well, and you know,
nowhere.
I couldn't agree more. I was just on that thought. There are bikes out there that are $10,000.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm sorry.
I totally, listen.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't think that's necessary.
That's the same. Listen, I think it's cool when somebody wants to get competitive and things like that, but 99% of us want to be competitive with ourselves. We want to improve ourselves. We want to have, you know, get toned, feel better, you know, get more energy, work. And this is what something like this does. I just think, and I mean this with all my heart and soul for everyone out there before we sell out of the last 1,000 that's left for the whole country or so, this is my favorite product. This is in my house. It's downstairs, and I have one upstairs.
Do you really?
Yeah, because you know, if Michelle and I are kind of getting it at you, I need to go. I need to bike. Okay, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. All right, you win. All right, okay.
Good job, Tony.
Yeah, it's anger management for me.
Well, I agree though. The stress that you can release through an exercise routine, when you sweat it out versus, regretting the words, I get it. I mean, life is hard and we all go through challenges of all kinds of things, but this is a really great place a healthy place to release the stress, whether it's anxious stress, whether it's, we all have emotions that we're trying to make sense of. Every time I get off of it, to Tony's earlier point, I feel better.
You always
even
feel
if I'm
better.
tired, because this to me is the easiest way to get my blood flowing. There's no impact. You don't have to turn on or put on your sneakers and get outside.
And listen how quiet it is.
You just sit
Look
down.
how quiet it is, right? Very important. I mean, if you want to listen to your tunes, people want to listen to your tunes. But if you're on a call, think about it. There are a lot of Zoom calls and things like that. You're on the call, you have this right here where you can put your phone up here or your iPad up here and just sit it there. So that's a very big deal to be able to have that. This here tells you your speed, your time. It has the distance you've gone, the calories you burned, odometer, how many miles you've done on it. But this cool little thing allows you to put your other apparatus. Say, what did you guys say? What did you guys say? But that's cool, right?
But you're right. If you're on a call,
This is your best office you could ever have. This is an office
It's the best chair.
My brain got everything and my butt got toned.
right? One thing that stresses me out, and I guess it's maybe just like the January idea of like, okay, we all have good intentions and I'm gonna go to join the gym. And then you get to the gym and there's like 50 people always in line for the treadmills and the bikes and the things that, cardio does for us. How about just working out whenever you want, wherever you want, or in your home, wearing whatever you want, not feeling any kind of intimidation around you, and not having to wait. It's yours anytime you want to work out. Sometimes you get home from work at midnight.
That's right, 24/7. Listen, there's going to be times that you're stressed out in the morning, you got the bike. There's going to be times you're stressed out after work, you got the bike. You're going to be times you're stressed out late at night, you're going to use the bike. I love this product. I have it at my house. I use it all the time.
Yep.
I never endorse something I don't super love. And the biggest thing about this, folks, this is the biggest value on this type of bike, a spin bike. It's a chair bike. It's a recumbent bike. It's got the computer on here that tells you how many calories you're burning per minute, the speed you're going, the distance you've gone, odometer, everything on here, so you can push any moves you want. And again, I think this is genius because for me to be able to do resistance, I'm an old-time bodybuilder, right? So I believe in muscle toning. I believe in muscle shaping because that also burns calories 24 hours a day and helps you lose weight and also makes you look better and stronger. So I just believe it. Wow. And again, what they're getting this for, Callie, which is, because I'm a personal trainer, $150 an hour for a good personal trainer. $150 sitting right here that you have for your whole family as personal training, right? You got the app that comes with it, where they're able to, the Echelon app that shows different personal trainers that they can learn from. And if you go to a personal trainer, which I encourage, it's $150 for a personal trainer for 1 hour. This is $150 for your whole family's life.
Well, and you'll own it. Like I said, I've had mine for 3 years, and it is as good as new. And I wish I knew how many miles we've actually put on it because it's pretty substantial. And I love that, with the resistance, it makes it feel like you're actually going uphill or downhill, and so you're engaging your body in the ways that you would if you're outdoors and dealing with, traffic and dogs and, rocks and hills and all those things. But it is so great, and I love that you do get this full month of the Echelon. I was just looking through all these trainers and all the different types of exercises and workouts that you're gonna get. Great music, like some really cool things on this, and that's a whole month included, no charge. Speaking of this being available, it's one payment. What is that first payment, you guys? $36. That's like $1.20 a day for the month. Oh.
I hate to say that. It just came in my head. It could have been a couple cigars. I don't know.
It's a true statement,
It's reality.
We have to make choices.
Your body is your temple.
Yep,
okay?
it is.
I've been hit by a school bus. I was hit by a lobster truck in Miami. I hit the only hill in Florida and hit a tree, all right? And you know what? There's always a way around a problem if you believe there's always a way. And you have to believe in yourself. And the biggest thing you can do for yourself is understand that God gave you a gift of being able to be able to walk, to be able to run, to be able to talk, and use your body for all the things that help us help other people and ourselves. This is an amazing product. This is sold out.
Don't show those colors.
I'm going to show them anyway. Hey, listen, I don't even like these colors, okay? Okay, tell you, listen, this is sold out, this is sold out, this is sold out.
But the black isn't sold out.
Well, no, because we always order at least, like, what is it, 30, 40% more in black?
Yeah.
Because everybody wants black.
Yeah.
It's like having a black car or a white car. That's the number one colors in cars.
Yeah, it is true.
And a car doesn't tone your butt.
No, it does not. So knowing that there's only
down.
one more show tonight, and that's, I think, at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, my last show.
Don't wait. Get it now. Put it in your basket, check it out, and let it get to you. I put mine together myself in 15 minutes. You just attach the pedals and the console on the top. It's very easy. And then you're on your way to a better place. You just are, knowing that you've made a decision for your own health. We can't, like, I wish we could all just swallow a magic pill and it's like perfect, but
No,
it's not.
it's
You've
not,
got to do
but
something.
This is perfect because you're like $150, right? You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to show you this. It just had it. Now I missed it. I missed it because of all you guys.
Okay.
No, they were like, so you're getting the app, right? Well, they also have Scenic where you're riding in Rome.
That's exactly right.
Right, you're going to different countries and you're like, all of a sudden, you're out of the U.S. for a little while, okay?
I mean,
you're going on a trip, right? With these, and then you have the personal trainers that you have access to.
Where you want to go.
It's amazing. It's an amazing gift, and Echelon, I think, is obviously the #1 provider for this.
On demand.
So it's a great product.
So you're gonna have a blast with the app, the Echelon app experience. In fact, take a look. These are some of the places you're gonna be able to ride. I mean, how inspiring is that? I'm not ever gonna get to Sydney, Australia, I don't think, but you know what? I can go.
I always wanted to go, but I was afraid they'd put me in jail and never let me come back.
Probably a good consideration.
Okay. No. I just love the idea. Again, if you hire a personal trainer and you hire a good personal trainer, I think it should be about $150 an hour, all right? That's the cost of this bike that everyone in your family can use with personal training.
You have to show up when they expect you, and if you miss, you have to still pay that $150 for the hour.
No, this is a buy for the families. Right? We're in the holidays now, and if you want to have a great gift to give somebody that you're also giving to your whole family at the same time, and it's a gift of health, it's a gift of fitness, it's a gift of de-stressing. Everybody's stressed out. You need a bike in your house that you can just go on, put your headphones on, or put your iPad or whatever up on here, and just be able to rock out and help to...
Time will fly.
Yeah, it'll fly, but at the same time, you're working your heart, you're working your lungs, you're working the muscles of your legs, which you need to walk and do other things. You get great abs, and you have great energy.
That's the thing that I think I love the most, is that I have more energy when I'm done than when I start. And that feels so good. So, I'm going to be doing Dry January again. I do this every single January for the whole month, and I whether you do something extreme to really jumpstart your year towards a focused, better place, then, go for it or join me. I'll be every Sunday in January, I'll be back with Create the Life That You Love. So we can take that journey together, but I want you to just at least know that this is going to be your journey. Because like I said, we wish we could just make things better, whether it's more tightened, more toned, more lean muscle mass, a smaller waist, a smaller size, whatever the case may be. But the thing is, you do have to put a little effort into it, and making the decision to get this bike tonight at the best price of the year is the first great decision. So we're going to take a tiny little minute. We're going to listen to more testimonials, and I would love for you to join us. So keep it here at HSN tonight.
Celebrate the new year with a whole weekend of new on HSN. New looks and fashion from actress and designer Jacqueline Smith.
You're going to love this.
New jewelry. Plus, all new workout essentials, including footwear from fitness expert Denise Austin.
Let's get fit for the new year.
For everything new, watch Into the New, January 7th and 8th on HSN.
It's Denise Austin, and I've been helping millions of people stay in great shape for over 40 years. Helping women aspire to be healthy, active, and vital has always been a passion of mine. I am so excited to be part of the HSN family. You know why? I get to inspire you. We are going to get fit together.
Join fitness expert Denise Austin to live ever better January 5th.
Because you are worth it.
Well, I'm really glad you guys are here tonight. Doing fitness shows is my favorite thing. I'm Callie, and fitness I just love offering because I know good things are about to happen. Nothing bad can come from making a positive decision towards feeling better, looking better, thinking better, and more clearly. And so I really do thank all of you who have placed this order with us today on this bike. This price is good only for till today and tonight at midnight. So I don't want you to wait and spend more tomorrow if you're like, you know what, I've been thinking about it. Just do it now. And one more thing, if you wanted to get our HSN card and save another $20 off of this already great today special price, feel free. Apply for that on our website. You can call that toll-free number to have an HSN card and then enjoy VIP financing like I offered last hour, 18 months for that awesome Sunjo generator. But if you want to apply that to the bike, go for it. Today would be the day. And don't forget about free shipping on this bike. This is another really, I mean, it's not inexpensive to ship something that I think this weighs 30 pounds.
You know, I think everyone's realizing the shipping costs a lot. I mean, I've seen people buy pans, like fried pans, and it's $35 to $40 shipping now.
It's
it's
weighs
crazy.
37
So free
pounds.
shipping is probably on a bike is probably worth $50 to $75.
I would say.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a very big deal.
I do want to listen to a couple testimonials before we do though. I was looking through the categories of all the different biking experiences you can have and enjoy with the Echelon app. Think about this. There's, you know, power rides. There's fusion rides, hill rides, cadence rides, heart rate zone. You can do speed rides, endurance rides, and then different categories like instructor-led scenic rides. I mean, you guys can do Central Park in New York. You can go to Spain. You can go to Cuba. I mean, there's just some really cool places. And then rides through history. So you can learn and get fit. You can go to Bangkok. You can go through Prague, Lisbon. I mean, Barcelona, Rome. Some really cool places that you're going to take journeys to.
When you're on a bike, you're really de-stressing your whole body. You're de-stressing your mind. I mean, when I get on a bike, I think of my best ideas.
Do you?
Right? I do. I come up with some of the best inventions I've ever done. I should make a list of them.
You should.
That I came up with while I was riding a bike for the creativity and the stress release that I get. I love Recumbent because I like the fact that you have support for your back, right? That your back here is, and it's like a piece of furniture, only it gives you something back, right?
Right.
I'm getting my heart, I'm working my heart, my lungs, I'm getting circulation, I'm doing all the things that's right, but at the same time, I'm also working my legs, so I have muscle tone, and I have strong buttocks, and I have strong abs. It's all very cool, but you wouldn't expect it for this price, and that's why we're sold out of almost everything. I mean, you just can't get this anywhere else. You can only get it here at the shopping channel, and it's an amazing product, and we sell out. The colors are sold out, right?
I think the
red,
last time
the
we
blue,
had it was
the pink.
September. We sold like 12,000. So what we have is what we have, and this price is not normal. I mean, this bike is a $250 bike, but it's $179.99 today, free shipping, and then 5 flex. So get yours while you can. Let's take a listen to some other folks who love their both recumbent and upright bike, which is also a spin bike, and it's everything kind of bike. But take a listen to what they have to say about it, because you're going to love it for the same reasons.
Well, I used to be real active, but I had a car accident, so it affected my back. Slowly getting my body acclimated to exercise and using the flex bike has really helped build my core. I like the arm movement in it. It helps build with the resistance bands. I really enjoy working up a little bit of a sweat in my house as opposed to going out riding my bike. And I really don't like riding my bike at night too much around the neighborhood. So I feel I can do a lot more in the comfort of my own home. I found that I have more energy and I'm sleeping better at night. Just makes me feel good all around.
Gosh, what a true benefit that is to sleep better at night, because maybe you got a little stress release from your body instead of containing it. You know, the other thing, I go to bed, Tony, sometimes my mind will not stop. To your point of like being creative when you're on the bike, when I'm laying in bed, I'm like, okay, I need to do this and this and this and this and this. But you know what? If I just got a little bit more exercise and got a little bit more of that stress relief, who knows how much better you're going to be able to sleep at night. And maybe you'll let go of all those lists that drive you crazy.
I've always had a weird mind. I think you know that, right? I've always had a weird mind, and I'm always thinking of ideas. I build most of my products. I've created most of my success through ideas and things like that, and it comes through, I believe, working out, right? It allows me to be more creative. It allows me to clear my brain of a lot of stress and things like that. I work out, and I know this is going to, not for everybody, but I work out twice a day all my life.
Wow.
All my life. I work out in the morning for 30 minutes at a gym, right? And then I come back and work another 30 minutes on my bikes or my treadmill.
That's awesome.
And it's twice a day I do it.
Okay.
And it makes me feel like a champion internally. My brain is sharper. My physical being is better. I'm 66 years young. I want to stay young. I still want my hair. I still want all that stuff.
It's real.
I just think, and I'll put my endorsement on it right now. This is the best value in America on any bike that could truly, truly give you enjoyment and results. Echelon did an amazing job by putting this seat on here that is like being in the best chair that you ever had. And chairs can cost $500.
Let's
right,
look at this seat. It's one of my favorite things.
Right, so this is a big deal. This isn't a sliver seat. All right?
I know.
This is a buttock seat, okay? See the buttocks right there? This is a buttock seat.
And it's padded.
And it's padded, and this right here, this is all padded, and this is adjustable up and down to support your back, so it's like you're being in a piece of furniture. And then the idea that you have this dial resistance, that you can go up to 8 levels of resistance, so that you're increasing your muscle tone, increasing your flexibility, everything like that. You can adjust the height of it anytime you want. You got the pedals, which have grip and have a stirrup, so your feet never fall out. And again, I think one of the other big brilliant things with this is the fact is when I take this out here like this, you obviously can see that this thing can roll anywhere, right? And that is a very important thing. You can roll that way, you can roll this way, anywhere you want to go, but it rolls. And that's a big darn deal.
I love the design of this bike.
One hand.
Look at that. Even though we know you're strong, it still doesn't take much effort.
Anybody can do it. It's just amazing. But coming over here, she's a major athlete, right? She's been biking a long time and everything like this. She gets on it. Go ahead and look at it. And notice something? Does anyone hear any noise?
Nope.
That's how unbelievable. It's like your most expensive car in its movement.
And that is a great way to get the cardio going and spike that metabolism.
Well, she's increasing her lean muscle mass.
Go, Jessica.
She's burning massive calories. And then what she does, she sits back in a chair. She watches television.
Yeah.
And she's now working her upper arms. She can work her shoulders. She can work her chest with that. And at the same time, she's burning overall total body calories. It's a genius product. And notice another thing. It's totally quiet. So yes, it's great to have in a television room where you can watch the news, you can watch your favorite movie, and you're getting in shape in a comfortable piece of furniture. That's why it sells out. There's nothing like it.
I could not agree with you more, Tony. I've loved mine since the day I got it, and I didn't get it at this price. But you are. I was just thinking too, if you're trying to lose weight after having a baby, how like if you needed to work out close to the baby, you're not going to disturb them while they're sleeping because
everybody just go ahead. Go ahead and go as hard as you can right now. Right? That's what you hear, folks.
All 4 of us.
Right?
Full speed ahead.
That's why I spend a lot of times, and then people don't know it, but I'm on these calls. Right?
You're working out?
Yeah, and I'm working out. So they don't even have any idea. I'm on the call because it's hands-free, and I'm told, oh yeah, that's a great idea. Let me do this right now, okay? Yeah, I love that. So do my arms. So this is a great piece of furniture for doing all your calls and doing all your work or putting, again, like I said, your laptop up in this place right here where you can put your laptop or you can put a phone right there that you can use anytime you want. Again, this also shows you the scan function that gives you distances, 20 miles or whatever it is, and your different modes you can go to. On this, telling you the time, the speed, the distance, the calories, all that stuff. And again, keep in mind over here, can you just take a shot of this real quick? This dial resistance has never been done, and I want people to see it. Oh, you want me to turn that way?
There we go. Perfect.
Okay, so you have a dial resistance here. So this puts resistance on it so that you're working your arms like you're working with weights. So you can go up and do all these resistance levels, and I think it's cool. So you can go up to 8 levels of resistance.
Trust me, it's hard.
It is. Oh, no, believe me, 8 is pretty tough, right?
Yeah.
So it's just, and then you got the stirrups on here and the non-slip pedals. But let me tell you, there's a reason why we've sold, well, last time we were here, we sold 11,000, 12,000 in a day. And I think we're now about 4,000 or 5,000 into this, and I have one more show and we're done.
And we have
for the season.
so many fewer than we did in September.
Yeah, we didn't have
what
that
we have
kind of
is
inventory.
very limited. This is
I wish we had that kind of
great time
inventory.
to do this though, because you know what? It will be there. What is today? The 26th, right? 27th? It will be there in a couple of days. You'll get it in that first week of January, and you're off to the races. You've got the tool to at least start the process of feeling better. You know, I've indulged like there's no tomorrow during the holidays. He's going crazy.
Listen, can anyone, just by the way, everybody's moving in here right now, right? Can you hear anything, folks?
Just my giggles.
See how quiet it is?
Yeah.
How about your giggles?
You're so funny. I have a question for you.
Well, yeah.
Because
this is bad
obvious.
time.
No, this is an easy one. You're America's personal trainer. Everybody knows Tony Little. How much would you charge me if I came to you and said, would you be my personal trainer per hour?
I don't currently do it, but when I did it as a younger guy, I got $200 to $250 an hour. Wow. I mean, most personal trainers should get at least $150 an hour. At least.
And that's for one session?
Yeah, that's 1 hour session.
And
Right,
how
so
often would you recommend somebody does a session?
if they were doing the sessions and they were
Once a week?
serious, probably 3 times a week for about a month or two.
That is crazy expensive.
Well, you know,
when you
it's
think
a
about it.
personal choice.
Yeah.
That's why I love this product, that, you know, that has been made. Right here is a bike that is so smooth. You can go forwards, you can go backwards, you can work your legs, you can work your heart, you can work your lungs, you can get on your speed. But then when they added this right here, you know, everybody knows cables are a very important part of a gym because you're able to do all kinds of shoulder movements, you can do bicep movements, you can do tricep movements. So no one's ever really done that on a bike. So that was another genius thing. And you can see the dial resistance here. So you can go up to almost 8 levels of resistance, and that's a pretty big deal. And then the idea is that it's rolls, so you can transport it really quick and move it in and out of the house. You know, again, all our colors sold out today. Black is the #1 seller. Grab it while you can.
We still
You'll
have
love
it. We still have it. There's only one more show, and that's it. Then the price goes back to $250. This is awesome. I'm so excited. You can go to hsn.com to place your order. You can put it on use your phone on the app, your tablet, your iPad. Some of you can use the remote controls, but maybe if you have your phone, just put your camera up to the QR code on the screen. It'll bring you right to the page. You don't even have to choose which color because we've got the most popular color here, black. Add it to your basket. Use FlexPay or not, up to you, but you will enjoy the free shipping, and it will be there in a matter of days. I'm so excited. I would love to listen to some more testimonials before our time runs too short. So take a listen, because folks who get this are excited and they want to share their stories with you.
The reason I started on a fitness journey was because I started to feel very unhealthy. I didn't have the energy that I wanted anymore. And I had actually gained a lot of weight without realizing it. It was time, you know, I didn't want to end up on a bunch of medications. What I enjoy the most about the Flex Bike is that it works the total body. You're doing a great workout on your arms at the same time you're working your abs and your legs. I mean, it's just an awesome way to get a full body workout, super quick and super easy. My favorite exercise to do on the Flex Bike is with the cables, just doing my arms out straight as I'm bicycling and sitting straight up, and a few of those, and it's just, oh my gosh, you just light up your back, and it's just a great way to start the day. It is whisper quiet, so I don't have to have the volume really loud of my music while I'm working out, and I don't disturb my husband, so he doesn't even hear me working out, and he can sleep through the morning, and I can get my workout. It's made exercising super convenient and super easy and fit into my lifestyle. I do get on the bike every day because I really want that stretching and that posture fix, so when I don't get on it, I can tell a difference in my day. It just helps me to get to a calmer place. So that's a surprising benefit that I would never have thought. The important part is I'm getting the results. It works for me and I love it.
You really are going to love this. To know that, I mean, who of us takes time to go rave about a product on somebody's website when it comes to fitness? Because most people are like, oh, I just dread the workout. I dread having to get to the gym. I don't have clothes. It's expensive. I don't know what to do when I get there, right?
Did they forget their body's a temple?
Probably.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on. If anything happens to us, if we're not strong in our legs, strong in our back, strong in our abs, you know, we grow up older, we have problems. Take care of yourself, right? Here's something you can put in your living room, put in your kitchen, put in your bedroom, that you can sit there, it's smooth, it never has virtually any impact to your feet, your knees, your back, and your hips.
Nope.
And you're doing what's so important is to exercise your muscles as you get older. Right, you need that flexibility. You need that, blood going through there. You need that. That's part of your body being healthy, right? So I just love this bike because, again, virtually no impact to your feet, knees, or back. Very easy to use. You can see all the different things. You have the computer on there that you can do anything from, your distance to your calories, how much you burn, the time you've been on it, the speed you've gone on it, all different types of programs. So it's like having personal training. If you hire a personal trainer, no matter if it's the lowest cost personal trainer in the world, it's $50 an hour.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, that would be a
I'm saying
deal.
that's low.
That would
right?
be a deal.
Me, I'm a couple hundred when we used to do it for all the times, but that was way back, and that was $200 an hour.
Gosh.
The $250 an hour.
And you know what? It's valuable.
And if it was a celebrity, it was $500 an hour.
No
they could afford
question about it. It's very costly. I mean, some people do it on a regular basis because it's that important to them that they're willing to put it in their budget, or maybe it's just, that. But why? When you can, when you don't.
Your body should be in your budget.
Your body should be in your budget.
Your body should be in your budget, folks. I mean,
so true.
I would think that you're trying to eat healthy, right? Well, what good is eating healthy if you're not strengthening the muscles of your back, your legs, your abs,
Major
your
groups.
heart, your lungs? All that stuff is, and
all
you always
vital.
feel better. I mean,
Right.
yeah, people think I'm hyper all the time. I'm not hyper. I just love the energy I get from being physically fit.
Yeah.
And having hair.
And having hair at 66. I was thinking the reviews that we've been talking about on this bike, there's over 800 of them. I mean, it's 4-point-something stars out of 5 being perfect, and there's a lot of reviews, But I think that one of the things that somebody said, it was a gentleman who was like 6'5" or 6'1" or something up there, weighs 250 pounds, and he said, it's so stable. That speaks volumes for the kind of quality, because I know you don't buy a bike like this in a fitness store. Ever. I mean, these are built so well, surprisingly, for this kind of a price point. By the way, Tony and I, this is one version of the bike because it does the recumbent as well as the upright. It's a matter of personal preference. If you like to lean back a little bit and we're engaged the buttocks, or if you like to sit up a little bit straighter, one thing I know you're gonna appreciate is this seat. This seat is so cushy. It's another, I think every review probably talks about how comfortable this seat is. It's cushy.
Yeah.
It's literally a cushion padded seat and a backrest.
You can spend $1,000, $2,000 on a kind of a tour bike and things like that. And it has this little sliver seat
it's
right
like
there.
hard
and
plastic.
You go, man, that's not good.
That
that's a little rough. But I wanted everyone to buy this because, one, it's one of a kind, and it had over 800 and some perfect 5 stars. People love it. The price is ridiculous because where are you going to get something for that kind of price that gives you this kind of value in exercise equipment that has cardio, muscle toning, and stretching, and has a heart rate monitor and everything else all in it that you can use, and then has the power cords. It's just an amazing value. And again, adjust up to taller people by just moving this, or shorter people, customizes your body. And there's a reason we sold 11,000 that one day, right? You're never gonna find a bike like this anywhere, let alone any type of bike for that kind of pricing.
This kind of a price, yeah. We're used to thinking, $500 or up to get a great quality piece of equipment. But, this has been one of those little, maybe it's a spin a sleeper because somebody hasn't heard about it yet at HSN. But for those of you who have, and you have it, like I've had mine for 3 years, still works like a charm, and it feels and looks like brand new, even though I'm gonna have to check when I get home to see how many miles we put on it, because it's just one of those easy go-tos. If you sit down for 5 minutes, trust me, 5 minutes later, you're gonna be like, I feel better. Let's go for another 5. And then you're gonna look down and go, wait, I've on 10 minutes now. Oh, look at the distance. And then, oh my gosh, I burned this many calories. Let's just push it to the next, 50 calories. It's really inspiring and motivating from just this standpoint. And again, at this price point, to get, basically, it's a computer that keeps you on track to get to your goal faster, and it motivates you along the way, not to mention the Echelon, that whole online experience that can take you on journeys all over the world.
Again, if you hire a personal trainer, it's going to be, what's the cost going to be?
$150.
An hour.
See? An hour.
Well, think about that, right? You're getting this bike home for everyone in your
little bit more
family
than that.
for that price.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty incredible thing. That's why I think we're up to almost 4,000 people bought it today already. This is my last show. I don't know about yours.
Well, this is, I'm done with you today,
I think this
but
is my last show.
I think there's supposedly one more tonight.
I don't want to do it.
Well, Tony, stop it.
I don't want to do it. I want to go home.
Go to your room, Tony.
Go to my room. Listen, anger management has been taken care of by me working out. All right?
I believe it.
You know what? You can, when you're stressed out, when I'm really stressed out, I go to the gym. When I get stressed out, I hop on my bike. When I'm stressed out, I work out. And it always makes me feel better. And guess what? I got muscle tone. I got a whole bunch of benefits out of it. I got flexibility. I got strength. You know, being 66 years young, I want to be strong. I want to be flexible. I want to be mobile. I want, you know, a good heart and lungs, and I want to be able to have my children around as long as I can.
And they feel the same about you.
I'm not sure
I think
about that.
No, they do. I think about that a lot. I lost my mom when she was really young. She was only 69, and I'm turning 60 in February. So I started thinking about, like, my gosh, it's my choice. I want to be here for Tristan. He lost his dad 2 years ago. I don't want him to go through life without a parent, like, you know, in his life. And so sometimes we do things for those that we love around us. That's as good of a reason as any.
Every time I've ever used this, my kids do the same thing. You go in there and find them using it. And that's a good habit.
That is a good habit.
You put this in your house. Obviously, mom and dad use it, or they're watching television, and they're really getting muscle tone and cardio and getting healthy watching television. Go figure, all right? And then their kids see something positive with their parents, and they follow the same way through. I mean, I can't tell you how many young girls have hopped on this type of thing that we've done with friends. They have their headphones on, and they look like they're dancing when they're on it. It's pretty cool, you know? I want to get some of the video of it to show people how much fun they're having.
Right.
And at the same time, it's doing something that's healthy for them.
That's
So I think it's great. I love it.
I think that's so true, and so that's what you'll experience too. I know we've got only about 10 minutes in this airing, but I'd love to listen to some more testimonials because they inspire me. So let's do this together.
The goals for the summer was to tone the lower area and tone my thighs. So using the bike, I was able to tone the lower areas that I was looking at as working in the arms. It has, the Flex bike also offers the arm workout, which I loved. So I was able to add both of those into the workout with the Flex bike. Using the Flex bike, I love my arm workouts, and when it was delivered and it had the bands attached to it, I was really excited to be able to ride the bike and incorporate my arm workout with it. It was all in one. Definitely being able to fit into shorts. Honestly, I haven't put on shorts for probably 10 years. And this summer, going to celebrate my daughter's 21st birthday out in Vegas and LA, I wore shorts.
I really love that testimonial. She hadn't worn shorts in 10 years, Tony, because she didn't like her legs.
Really?
Now she's got muscle tone in her legs, and she feels good about herself again. I mean, it might sound vain to some, but it's not at all. I mean, if it frees you up that way.
Not to say anything, our bodies are a temple through life. I mean, it's our car, all right? You have to take care of it. Or sometimes doesn't function properly.
Yep.
And you don't want that. You want to be strong. You want, again, I've been in a lot of car accidents and stuff like that. And every time I got out, I went back to working out, shaping up, making sure I was strong physically and mentally. Mentally is just as important, but when you get strong physically, mental comes with it. And I think that's a very important thing for people, and that's why I love it so much. This chair, this is a bargain. For any human being out there, for any family out there, it's a total bargain. That's why we sold so many. Being able to get this home for this price is crazy ridiculous for the quality.
Super good.
And it's the only one out there that can be a basically a recumbent bike where you can put it down in its complete seat and you're
like
just
that.
kind of leaning back, or you can take it up to a spinner bike. That is a very big deal. And then you have resistance, so you can add resistance to it. And it rolls and you can put it anywhere you want. But you wanted to come over here and meet
Let's talk about all the muscles that are engaged, because a bike isn't just about your leg muscles.
Yeah. No, it's more like you. I'll let her talk because you know a lot about this.
Ready?
My mic somewhere. Where's my
Okay,
mic?
it's up here on your neck.
Okay.
One of my favorite is the tricep extension, so I can keep my heart rate up and my legs moving.
So you're doing cardio and working out the triceps, so
And
you're
triceps.
isolating it.
You know that back part of the arm that we all want toned
You
and
mean the
tight?
one that bye-byes to
That.
people? Yeah.
That's true with this bike. Not many bikes have that upper body engagement like this one does.
Not at all. And I mean, she's doing cardio, right? She's obviously riding a bike. At the same time, she would be like where she's working with dumbbells and working her biceps and working her arms and shoulders. Anything that she could do with dumbbells, she can do with these power cords. They follow your body.
I like these bands better than weights because there's just more fluidity.
Yeah, it follows
it's easier
your
on the
body.
body.
Obviously, it'd be very hard with this to take weights and follow your body like that. But you can see. So the three biggest sales points you think about this, and I know I haven't done this to you, but go ahead.
My core is always working. So just having to keep myself stable, and when I get tired, I can protect my core and lean back and have lumbar support.
Good.
My arms are always working, so even if my legs are continuously going, the more my arms work, the more my heart rate spikes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
She's using all the body's
Thank you, Jessica.
cardio, muscle toning, flexibility.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
I like that it's comfortable no matter what movement I choose.
Yeah. It's a chair. A comfortable one, huh?
So I stay with it.
Yeah, yeah. And like me, again, I watch the news, you know, and when it gets depressing, I go real fast.
Well, I bet, yeah, you don't have to stay long on the news to get depressed.
Yeah.
So I watch things that are more positive, personally, or anything, and that's truly something that happens whether you're watching a TV show or not, is that you lose yourself in time. Before you know it, you're like, wow, I've gone 7 minutes, let's go for 10. If you get to 10 minutes, you're like, feeling better than I thought I would be, let's go for 15. And before you know it, it's like, I think my personal goal is just to get 30 minutes in every day. Just 30 minutes of some kind of movement as a starting point for January.
That's a big starting point for a lot of people, and just think about it. We got 24 hours in a day. If you can't give 30 minutes to the most important thing you own in your whole life, yourself, the person who takes care of the family and takes care of everybody. I mean, you really have to do it. And this makes it easy for everyone because it's hard to take people away from a television. It's hard to get people to leave the house. So if you put it in a piece of furniture that's in front of a television, they now are going to get excited that they can get the muscle tone. They can help, you know, working the internal organs of their body and the flexibility. So it makes it a lot different. That's what's cool about it, right? And think about it. When this is sitting in your house and you have a big family, you know how many kids are going to get in it, right? It is, because they'll rock out to their headphones and be working their body, and it's just a wonderful feeling. And again, the adjustability is amazing.
And it's very safe, you know.
Yeah.
It's just a bike. You can go forward and you can go backward. You can engage the upper body or not. You know, I love treadmill workout too, but sometimes you see those videos that can be a little dangerous if there's members of the family.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, this is what you're sitting in this, you know. And
It's
last time
so
we were
comfortable.
here, folks, 11,000 of these sold.
Might have been 12, but
Was it almost
it was-
12,000?
it was a
12,000
lot.
of them became a customer pick, so you know. All right?
So you know.
Grab it where you can, because obviously we're in the holidays, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone coming up.
What a good feeling to put yourself on that list of like, okay, because when you think about the holidays, everybody else is on the list. I gave myself a present though this year. I gave myself some slippers. But I think it's just the best feeling in the world to start the new year with just knowing, okay, I'm just gonna do this, even if it's 10 minutes a day, Tony, 15 minutes a day. Maybe that's more than you've done this year, and every little bit counts and it adds up.
What's more important than your body?
I agree
When I
with
think
you.
about it out there, I mean, what's more important to your body? You want to live, you want to feel better, you want to get more out of life, you want to chase your dreams, you want to do all that, then it comes from taking care of yourself, all right? This is something that not only takes care of you, you love it because you get into this thing that makes you feel good all the time. It's almost euphoric, all right?
I agree,
You know,
it
it's
does.
totally euphoric where you feel so much better when you do it. And that's why so many people love recumbent bikes. All right? This is
That
recumbent
version.
bikes can cost $2,000, $3,000. You're happening to get this home for a crazy price, and that's why so many of them have been
$36
sold.
on a flex pay.
Great.
No charge to ship. It's free. It's on us. And when you think about the cold winter that's ahead, there's so many reasons, and we could put up excuses to not getting our exercise in, going to a gym. It's getting darker earlier. It's freezing out there. And this is something you can do in your own space. Whatever room you choose to put it in, you can change your mind. It doesn't require electricity. The scenic rides that take you on journeys all over the world and places that maybe you've dreamt of going, and be inspired by that. Take classes with that whole month that you've got, the whole month of January. You're gonna be able to see places and do things and experience things that maybe you've never experienced before, and who knows what that can trigger for you in terms of just positive choices for next year.
What I would do as a father, I'm an older father, but what I do as a father now is I'd buy this for one of your kids, one of your teenagers, and just use it. That's my idea.
That's hilarious.
That's my idea for Christmas. And what is buy it for the kid, and then you use it.
Give, give, give. But why not? The whole family can. You know, you start prorating that per time or per week, or gosh, this is paid for itself in no time at all, if not within the first week. When you consider the personal trainer costs that are out there, they work, they're great, but this is yours, and you can work with a personal trainer no charge.
But it's $150 an hour.
I know.
And then you have to
Not
go
here.
to the gym. That's the whole cost of taking this whole system home with personal training.
It's true. I know our time is almost up. Let's take a listen to another couple testimonials. As you're placing your order, don't wait on this. The price will go up to $250 after today. But check out these stories.
Well, I used to be real active, but I had a car accident, so it affected my back. Slowly getting my body acclimated to exercise and using the flex bike has really helped build my core. I like the arm movement in it. It helps build with the resistance bands. I really enjoy working up a little bit of a sweat in my house as opposed to going out riding my bike. And I really don't like riding my bike at night too much around the neighborhood. So I feel I can do a lot more in the comfort of my own home. I found that I have more energy and I'm sleeping better at night. Just makes me feel good all around.
I like his story, Tony, because it reminds me of Tracy, my guy. He had an accident 3 years ago and literally was in a recliner for 4 months. He could not move. Wow. So once he was trying to get a little bit of movement, I sold his bike one day. I'm like, I'm getting this for him so I can get some upper body. It's so crazy how quickly your muscles can atrophy when you're not using them.
Well, when you get older, it's atrophying every day, you know, so it's better to, again, like being 66 years young, I always train with some type of resistance. I mean, obviously cardio is good for your heart, your lungs, and the rest of your body, which you're getting on this without even doing that, right? You're getting all that benefit. But when you add this and then you take it up to, you know, say 6 levels of resistance, I'm now getting muscle building on my arms, muscle building on my shoulders. I can take it back even like this and cross it off, get more on it, can go back and forth, and I'm doubling up my calorie burning as I'm doing cardio. So I just feel that everything this year, going up to 9 levels, that the idea that you got your computer here that gives you the time that you've been on it, the speed that you've been on it, you know, the different modes, the calories you're burning, the distance you've gone, all this stuff tells you what's going on with your body so you can challenge yourself. And so I think that's very important too.
I couldn't agree more. And again, at this price point, you don't expect those types of features. It is a 2-in-1 bicycle, if not more. I mean, this is, I'm in the upright position, Tony's in the recumbent position, so whatever you're more comfortable with in that parameter. 300-pound weight capacity. It's being shipped to you for free, and it weighs 37 pounds. It's there in a matter of days, and you're gonna love just the moment that box gets there. You're gonna be like, okay, let's go. Because the truth is, you're engaging muscle. I feel like my muscles are alive again after this workout with you, just like feeling them engaged.
Well, people, if they don't exercise, don't even know what it feels like, you know?
I know.
I mean, to feel good again, this is a product that can really help you, and it can really help your family. I mean, seriously, there's a reason why we've sold so many and why so many people love it. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on a bike to really get results.
You really don't. I mean, you really don't. It's a surprisingly low price for a really